Hey, how you doing, guys? This is Goldbrood. In today's episode of Frigost Dungeons Made Easy, we are going to defeat the Korri. Okay, this is actually one of the monsters, talking about the bosses, that is not going to be invulnerable. I said that all of them were invulnerable, sorry, but that was a mistake and I'm very sorry. Actually, this one is not going to be invulnerable. The only bad thing about him is this Arachne over here and this guy over here, because if I do this, as you can see, it teleports me back to the cell where I started my turn. And then another bad thing about this combat is that this Arachne hits really hard and this glyph over here insta kills you, okay? So if I pass my turn on top of it, I'm going to be dead, as you can see. So that's the thing about that. And in this case, if you want to do zombie, which is just using 1 MP, you need to be aware of that. The good thing about it is that you can see the glyph. So it's not like it's impossible to see. You can actually see it, which is really good. So that's the only thing about this dungeon, that it's complicated. Another thing is that you shouldn't be using weapons if you want to do the Mystic achievement, and try to leave this one to the last. Um, or maybe if you're stuck somewhere, hit her, but if you're not, just try not to hit her, because it won't just happen to you, it will happen to all of the people in the combat. And this is actually one of the dungeons that is actually easier to do with fewer characters, just because um, you can move freely and you don't need to worry about other people. But as you can see, it's not that bad. Especially if you hit really hard, you're gonna be fine. So in this case, for example, I feel a little bit stuck. So what I can do actually is I do burning, I do this, and then I teleport back where I was. Yeah, so the best technique for this one is going to be as far as you can from both the Arachne and the Korri, because they both hit really hard, and yeah, you better avoid them. If you hit hard too, that's gonna be better. And try to run away every single time you can. This one is almost useless, so don't worry about him. In situations like this, what I would normally do is to hit her, but before doing that, let me actually heal myself a little bit. Can do that with this, and I can push this one. Another thing to mention is that this plant over here will poison you, so just make sure that you are far away from it. Okay, let's see this. If I do this, and then I do this, and this, I should be fine. Yeah, so if you don't have a crowd, don't worry. You can actually do this dungeon with any character. Okay, I can do this. Can also do this. And maybe, why not, this and that. Okay, great. Should be dead next turn, so I'm fine. Great. Alright, so if I do this, And actually, let me go back. Okay, perfect. Can do this. Can also do this. And I can hide myself with this. So yes, guys, the only thing that I would tell you is that you need to be aware of that spell. And that's it. That's the only thing to really mention about this combat, because the rest is just good damage, and that's pretty much it. Boing, boing, and pop, and done and done. As you can see, I didn't use my wand, which means that I pretty much did the achievement Mystique. Normally you would use that to avoid, but for some reason I think it's not working. Um, so in the past, if you hit the Serpula with your weapon, you wouldn't be rolled back, but now for some reason you do. So when you talk to the dungeon keeper, instead of her taking you to the next zone, you're going to be here by the entrance of the dungeon again. So let me just show you how to get to the Fangs of Glass. You just need to come here to this location. It's gonna be -72, -71, and you click on here. You click here, and basically you just need to follow the path. It's easy as that. Why is that combat song? What? Okay. Cool. So yeah, you need to continue. And you click on this. And here you are at the Fangs of Glass. Now from here, you can start using your automatic trip thingy, your GPS. As you can see, there's new monsters here. And for now, I'm actually going to go to the dungeon, so you can see a little bit of this zone. I really liked it. As I mentioned in one of the videos, Frigost is by far one of my favorite zones of the entire game. The monsters, the music, I mean, the landscapes, everything is so cool. I just love it. I don't know if you like it too this way, but it kind of reminds me a lot of things too, you know. It brings that little bit of nostalgia. And so here you have the Professor Za, which is going to let you in the dungeon. And so that was it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.